What's up, guys? It's Couch Potato Football back again with your host Shabs and
Mo.
how
Hello,
we doing?
everybody.
How we doing today, bro? How we doing?
I'm doing alright, man. Doing alright, man.
Good. Go
Didn't
on,
really
pull
stick.
out the.
We didn't really stick to our plan of doing a video every day last week.
Well, life happens.
We were too busy. Side note: we run a business on the side, so this is really like a passion project. All right, cool. Let's go. We got a lot to talk about, but
A lot has happened.
it might be a bit too far away to talk about. We do not plan this, by the way, so apologies. It might be a bit too far away to talk about the Premier League stuff. Do you want to get straight to the Champions League stuff?
Let's get straight into it, bro.
All right then. Listen, last night Champions League football. I think there's one place to start, isn't there? Liverpool.
Battered.
What's going on?
Shall I tell you what it is? They have been
Napoli 4, Liverpool 1. You know what it is? I think every team just needs to, like, obviously Klopp did it as well last night, reinvent themselves. But they need to, like, reinvent themselves. That high line yesterday was just getting pressed.
It's not even that.
But then again,
they're defending Joe Gomez and Trent.
That
horrible.
That right side is so weak.
Trent is getting found out.
Yeah, but they've been poor.
You know what?
They've been poor even in the Premier League. It's been a bad start.
You know what? They need to move Trent out right back. People are getting past him way too easy. People are noticing and identifying he's the weak spot in that defense.
That's the reason probably he never gets an England call up.
That's probably what the reason.
Right.
I genuinely
Gareth sees right through it.
He needs to move either as a winger or into midfield.
I don't think he's got the finishing to be a winger. Maybe. I think, like I said, I think I said this on episode 1. I think he's got to be like a central midfielder, bro.
He should. With his passing abilities and everything.
Then again, if they change him from right back to centre mid, then they don't have right backs. I don't know.
But you was telling me the other day they bought a right back from.
It's a really young right back.
How young?
He's 18 years old.
Young enough. It's not that young. In this day and age, a lot of people break into teams around 19, 20, so I don't know.
19, a lot of people, unless you're fucking special, you do it.
He might be. Give him a chance. What's the harm? How much more worse can it get for Liverpool at this moment in time?
A bit worse, actually. That's just listen. Getting defeated in Champions League is not the be all and end all, isn't it? I think they got Rangers and Ajax in their group. As long as they can.
I don't know if they could beat Ajax.
I think they can.
Nah, did you see Ajax against Rangers 4-0?
Rangers, yeah.
I think Rangers can do Liverpool.
No,
Rangers ain't a bad team.
Are you saying that because you're a Man United fan?
No.
That's the thing, though. When we started this thing, you said you're not going to be biased.
I'm not being biased, though.
I see you being biased so many times.
No, but the thing is, I'm not being biased because I genuinely believe there's a lot of gaps, and I believe that the midfield of Liverpool is not performing well. The whole defense is not performing well. Even Van Dijk.
Okay.
Van Dijk is not looking the same Van Dijk of last season. I'm not sure. This is my own theory, but I just feel that team looks so tired. Maybe, I don't know, not winning that Champions League against Real Madrid just took a lot out of them. And they needed a much more bigger refresh. And of course, losing Mane, that's a big gap within the team that it's going to be hard to replace. And I don't know. I genuinely don't know. One thing I don't want to see is Klopp getting fired.
What are you talking about?
No, in this day and age, anyone can get fired.
Yeah. No, I don't think they'll fire Jurgen Klopp. I think you can't compare it to what's happened at Tuchel and Chelsea. Like, okay, what would you do right now? If it was down to you, what would you do right now to fix Liverpool Football Club?
As an owner or as a manager?
Why are we going to look at it from the owner perspective? Just look at keeping Klopp.
Okay.
Let's say Klopp hired you as a assistant.
Well, all I'm going to do is, you know what? Let's steady up the defense. Let's steady the ship.
Who would you sign to steady up the defense?
No, so okay. If I'm signing someone for January,
yeah. What's the point of you saying steady up the defense? No solution.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if they're going to sign anyone because the people that they need to sign, I can't see them getting in January.
So the names.
Jude. They need Jude. They need a
No,
Bellingham.
that is the most obvious.
Who?
No creativity.
Why
No.
do you need creativity? It's
Okay,
Liverpool.
listen.
They
If
need to
Jude
get the
is
best.
too expensive, what do? You don't need to get the best.
Go get Barella.
You don't need to get the best.
Go get a Barella. Get a Brozovic.
You don't need to get the best.
They're
Okay,
not
that's
the best.
okay. They're a good shout. Go on.
Get a Barella. Get a Brozovic. You need a right back. Who can you get as a right back? Who can they get as a right back?
Di Lorenzo from Napoli. He looked alright actually.
But he was playing. But now he plays as a right wing back, doesn't he?
Basically what they do, right?
No, but they play back four.
Do they?
Yeah, they do play back four.
Look at how high Trent is.
Well, Trent. Okay, Trent is an
They're
exception.
basically no, but both of them, Robertson as well. They're basically like.
But the thing is, yeah.
That's why, like, that's why they got caught on the break so many times.
But the thing is, you say I think getting a right back is essential. But can I imagine Klopp dropping Trent?
He just said they need to reinvent themselves.
I can't
Which
see
part
him.
of this conversation are you not
I
understanding?
think he's talking about the midfield. I don't think he's going to drop Trent. I don't feel like he will drop Trent.
Okay, all right then.
But if
here's
they would get a Beretta or a Brozovic, those would be two great signings for them.
Here's what I would do.
What would you do?
Straight away, and I have to say it.
Don't say Harry Kane. That's his solution to everything.
No, it's not. Did I ever say Harry? I wasn't even going to mention Harry Kane. One, because I wouldn't want him to go to the Premier League club.
Just
And
say.
two, I don't think Liverpool have a club to spend 200 million or get bumped like Man United. I think they're a properly run club, run by football
They spent 100
people.
million on Nunes.
Okay, great. That's Nunes. That's Nunes, mate.
What has he done?
Give him. It's his first couple of games. What do you mean? What has he done?
First couple of games.
What?
I know another young striker in Man City. It's just bagging them.
Yeah, but they.
But we'll get to him.
Yeah, but
let's
they're a properly run club.
Let's get to your solution.
My solution to the whole problem: go out there and buy another world class centre back.
Oh, that's your solution. Who's that? Go on.
Because Joe Gomez is Joe Gomez. I genuinely reckon I would keep Trent the way it is. The midfield is not that bad.
That midfield is terrible.
But centre back, Joe Gomez.
Who are you signing?
I would at this point. Let's say you gave me. I don't know why Joe Gomez is so bad. But
who are you signing? Stop stalling.
Realistically.
Just say it, man.
A couple of names that spring to mind.
Who?
I'll go get Foucault tomorrow from AC Milan. Hot take.
Okay. Is that your only option?
Okay, Foucault tomorrow from AC Milan. I do have another option. I would go and get Kim Min Jae.
The guy who I WhatsApp messaged you yesterday is a beast.
No, but I knew he was a beast from way before when Tottenham were linked to him 2
years
ago.
Yes.
So go fuck yourself.
Yes.
Listen, mate.
No, he always does. He always does this.
I'm dropping hot takes and you're not. You came up with some mainstream stuff.
You don't
if you want to go join the Athletic, then go join the. They should go get Jude Bellingham. They should go get Jude Bellingham. Bro,
Kim Min Jae, the guy that plays left-sided centre back in the back three.
Where is what foot is Van Dijk? Right.
Where does Joe Gomez play?
Joe Gomez out. He is crap. Did you not see him yesterday?
Joe Gomez plays on the right-sided centre back.
He is gone. No more.
So you're moving Virgil to the right and Kim Min Jae.
If I was to do that. But I also have another hot take because I'm here to supplement your lack of creativity. Yeah?
No, your creativity is stupidity.
No.
Go on.
Okay, I have another hot take. And this hot take is proven.
Okay. Who is this?
Would you like to hear it?
Davison Sanchez.
No, not Davidson Sanchez.
Go on. Go on.
What Prem defender do you reckon can slot in Liverpool?
Slot into Liverpool right now.
Yeah.
Harry Maguire. What? Am I joking? Are you taking?
Were you being serious?
I'm being serious. Van Dijk. Van Dijk makes up for Harry's deficiencies. Harry is solid. He's just not great at the ball retention type of game. But he won't get put. I saw Joe Gomez get pushed aside.
I would go sign Lewis down.
Lewis Dunk.
Cheap.
Is he? You say cheap. Our Prem play is cheap.
Cheaper.
Well, I think it'll be 50 mil. You can get Harry Maguire on the deal. 35 million. Come on, Liverpool.
Lewis Dunk, he can play in the balls, proven it at Brighton.
That's not a bad shout.
That's not a bad shot. I just
It's
think
actually
that
not a bad shout.
and that's, you know what, that's not the first time I've seen Joe Gomez play that bad this season. I don't know, like, I used to like him. I mean, I still do like him. Obviously, people can have bad games, and like we would never.
Nah,
you know,
he's terrible now, man.
He's really just like, that is like some of the things I saw him do recently. It's like doesn't.
That Ampadu guy had him on toast. And before Osimhen got taken off for the injury that he had, which was unfortunate,
Bro,
he had that whole back line.
they made Zambo and Gisa look like a world class midfielder.
I was looking at him. I was thinking, would I take him at United?
Zambo and Gisa was getting relegated with Fulham 3 years ago.
Bro, he has the slowest Cruyff turn I've seen in my life.
He's
But
doing it though.
he kept doing it, and he.
Bro, or if I was Liverpool, I'll go get Yori and Timber from
Ajax.
He's very good. He's very good.
He's very good. I think he will suit that system very well.
Yeah, I'd go get that because clearly it's not like, and also I think Harvey Elliott he's very good, but
he's playing out positioning.
I think James Milner as well. Like his age is starting to show. I think there's a lot of leaks there. You know what? I genuinely think they're paying for. They've always had a good, strong first 11, but I genuinely think they never had depth, and I think now they're paying for it. It's like when they paid for it when Van Dijk was injured, and they had all these like random youngsters.
You know what it is?
They brought that guy from Preston, Ben Davis.
You know what it is? You see
that
it
was so weird. It's just like
this Liverpool team is catching a lot of injuries.
It's always got injuries though,
but it's catching it way too often. Fabinho, I never used to think of him as injury prone, but he tends to get injured quite a lot. When you really look at that Liverpool team, a lot of their players are sick notes.
But you know when I hear that, oh, you know what, it's when Klopp says, oh, we have to sign a player that's suited for us. I just look at it and I think about all of the players that I think of.
Can I just say there's one player that I do not know why no one has gone in for him this summer, last summer, or in January. But you know one player that will suit that system at Liverpool? Conrad Lema.
Yeah, the one who I told you about. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I already knew about Conrad Lema.
I completely agree with you. Conrad Lema, he's a very good shout.
Who will suit that system?
But it's but it's like even them, like somebody like Kareem Adeyemi would have been perfect for them as well.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things that just didn't make sense there. Like, okay, you're looking for a Mo Salah successor, Kareem Adeyemi, boom. Or I know if it was the right
They
side.
should have given the bag to Tchouameni.
Huh?
I think if they
I genuinely think Tchouameni only wanted Madrid.
No, if they give Tchouameni the bag,
I
think he would have gone.
Bro. It's like it's like when Madrid or Barca come calling, even Barca with all the dodgy money, right? Yeah, from the cartel. Like you just Players just go, bro. Players just go.
Money talks, man.
No, money talks. Madrid pay dough, bro. Madrid are not.
And you think Liverpool have the dough to outpay Madrid?
No, they don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
They
You
do.
don't know what you're talking about. If you ever say that again in
Liverpool,
public,
one of the second biggest club.
bro, they got a salary cap of 350,000.
They have a salary. They have that's an internal thing. It doesn't mean
What do
they
you
can't break it.
They were, bro. They were. What do you think Mane left?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Bro, if they didn't break it for Mane, why would they break it for
But that's
They
not,
just about broke it for Mohamed Salah. And
that's
they
what
pumped
I'm
up to
saying.
350. Madrid got players like Hazard on 400,000.
That's why I'm saying if they just drop their bag,
bro, let me tell you.
They got the money.
Madrid put a financial. Wait, hold on. Madrid put a financial project on for Mbappe.
Okay.
Liverpool couldn't do that. Liverpool are just.
And where's Mbappe? Where's Mbappe right now?
Still at PSG because PSG freaking God knows gave him 1 million a week, bro. They are levels to this game. Liverpool ain't got Madrid
what I'm
money.
saying Liverpool will do it. I'm saying Liverpool.
But you're saying they should have dropped.
They should have.
No,
they should have.
Madrid come calling,
if you're big club,
you
drop a bag for players.
Okay.
You overpay. You do what you need to do to make sure you secure your man. Money, they should have gave him the money.
Because that's worked for Man United, right?
It's worked in the past.
It hasn't worked.
It's worked in the past.
It doesn't work.
But the thing is, the problem with Man United, we don't buy with intelligence.
That method does not work. No
it works. Okay, it hasn't worked for Man United, but it's worked for Real Madrid.
When
Real Madrid did the Galacticos.
They were not successful in that period.
Okay, when they bought Ronaldo, Modric, Kroos, and all that, they've been dropping bags. They bought Ronaldo for world record
market rate,
and they bought Gareth Bale, broke the world record
market
rate at that moment of time.
Market rate.
Okay,
Modric, market rate.
They were all at market rate at that time. They weren't.
They bought.
Bro, I think you're thinking. I don't think you understand that Real Madrid have spent though.
Okay, check this. Bale was the best Premier League player in that time, like 2-3 seasons in a row, literally winning games single-handedly for Tottenham Hotspurs. Market rate, 80 million quid. Ronaldo, just the marketable, just the Ronaldo, market itself, pays for itself.
If they could get prime Ronaldo now, they would drop 150 million.
Bro, what are you talking about? Nothing. What you're
talking
about makes no sense.
No, what you're talking about is what you're I don't think you're listening, lad. What I'm telling you, I'm not saying Liverpool. I'm saying Liverpool can and should. Whether they would or not, that's a different story. But they could have made it. Liverpool, but you know what? Fuck it. Liverpool are sucking ass. They're doing bad in the league. Am I happy about that? Yes.
Sucking ass where, bro?
In the league, you think they're performing well?
They're not performing well. It doesn't mean they're sucking ass, bro.
They are. This is below standard for them. This is well below their standard. Going into the season, everyone thought they were going to fight for the title.
But you're 6 games.
They're already out there. They're not fighting for nothing.
You can't say that, bro.
I'm saying they're not fighting for the title. You think they're fighting for the title? Arsenal has a better chance of fighting for the title than they do.
You can't say that, bro.
I can say that, man. Liverpool's done that.
Okay. So let me tell you. So you're saying after 6 games, Liverpool got 9 points.
Yeah. They're not competing.
So you're saying they can't claw back 6 points?
Nope. They're not competing for the title.
Over the course of 32 other games.
They're not competing for the title. You might as well just give the title.
Yeah, but I'm saying, listen, I'm not saying they're not going to. I'm not saying they will compete for the title. I'm saying it's way too early to write them off.
Write them off from winning the Premier League.
It's too early to do that, bro.
I'm writing them off from winning the Premier League.
You got Mohamed Salah. Let me just tell you the Liverpool squad, right? Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna go to boot to see one. Right? You got.
You're living in the past, bro.
Bobby. You want to go and boot like last season, bro?
He wasn't with Son.
You still want to go and boot?
We go on. You're gonna say Bobby Firmino. What about him?
Bobby Firmino,
A deep lying 9.
a good striker, bro.
Good
Very good
striker
striker.
doesn't score more than 15 goals.
Good striker. He's a good striker, bro. He's a very good striker.
Well,
Luis Diaz.
I rate
Electric.
him. I rate him.
Okay. You've also got Darwin Nunes, and Darwin Nunes will come.
No,
to
I reckon
football.
he would come into it.
Yeah, because imagine you're moving to another country, you don't speak the language, it's very hard, bro. There's also a settling period. Son, for the first 2 years, literally was a bench warmer at Spurs, right? So these players will come to time. If you look at the midfield, they've got Arthur, Thiago,
No,
huh? Signal, but when he plays, it's just as dangerous, bro. You got Naby Keita.
Signal.
But you talk about players who won the Premier League, and you're writing them off after 6 games. Chelsea got
They ain't competing.
Chelsea got 10 points. You're gonna write them off.
From what? Competing for the league. I'm talking about competing and potentially winning the Premier League.
After 6 games?
They will not.
So you're saying because Arsenal won their first 6 games,
No.
they was in the league.
I'm not saying Arsenal will win
So
the
are
Premier
we
League.
taking it from? So are we
Man
taking
City
it
is
from the
winning
first
the
6
league.
games then?
Man City is winning the league. I'm calling it. Man City is winning the league, and I don't think it will be as close as it's been for the past few years, where it's been neck and neck between Man City and Liverpool. I don't think it is. I don't think that's the case anymore. That Liverpool team looks tired, worn out, and just lacks confidence. Unless something drastically changes with that team, which
So
it
Klopp
possibly could.
So as I asked the question, so Klopp said he needed to reinvent Liverpool.
But he didn't.
How's he gonna do that? He said that yesterday.
But the thing is, he can only do that unless he uses the current players in his squad. And I don't know who he has in his current squad. Other than his first 11, who can he bring in to rejuvenate that team?
This is like what we're looking at a January transfer window.
That's in January. You have so many games up until January.
He's got a World Cup, thank God. He's got like 10 more league games, something like that.
So, look, as long as they can hang in there, yeah, sure. I can see them getting top 4. I don't think they're dropping out top 4.
I don't think they'll be alright, really.
They'll get top 4. I think they will get top 4.
If it's like, if Mo Salah plays himself into form, Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunes, and also got to keep in mind, it's almost a completely new front three they're trying to put together as well. I think once that front three of Darwin Nunes, Diaz, and Mo get together and just, I think they'll be frightening, bro.
They could be, but I don't know.
Yeah, it could be frightening. Alright, let's move on from there. That was a little debate. You know, the other team in Group A, so Ajax 4, Rangers 0. That was Ajax, played well. Group B, Atletico Madrid 2, Porto 1.
That game was crazy because it was 2 injury time goals, one at the 91st and one at the 101st.
What do you think about Atletico Madrid just playing Griezmann for 30 minutes every game, so they don't have to play Barca?
I feel sorry for him. I feel so sorry for him, man.
Why, man? He joined the club.
He did join the club, but I do like Griezmann. Something about Griezmann, I do like the way he plays, but
I don't feel sorry for anybody earning 10 million plus a year. I just don't, bro. Honestly, I swear to God. I don't feel sorry for none of these players.
No, man, 30 minutes or what? At least he won the game yesterday.
I only feel sorry for players when they get like physically abused or something like that.
No, I don't feel sorry for that.
No, I do feel sorry. It's like when somebody was swearing at Splatty's mum the other day. I think that was out of order, but still, these guys get paid a mint.
It is what it is.
Let him play for 30 minutes
Let's
a game
on.
for 500 grand a week. Barca 5, Victoria Poulsen 1.
Not surprising, is it? I don't.
No, not surprising. Lewandowski. I watched that game. Usman Dembele was just OG the whole game.
Lewandowski with a hat trick in the Champions League. I believe that makes him the 3rd highest Champions League.
I don't know. I don't have that stat, but I know he's the first player to score a hat trick in Champions League in 3 different clubs. Right.
Crazy.
Inter Milan, Bayern Munich.
Bayern 2. Got scored 2 goals.
Leroy Sané was on fire that game, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed by Inter.
Really? Why?
I thought they would. put up more of a competition.
But that Bayern Munich team looks so fluid.
He does.
I'll tell you what, Julian Nagelsmann, man.
He knows how to play ball.
After Conte, Tottenham should go for him. Frankfurt 0, Sporting 3. That was crazy.
So I know what people underestimate these Portuguese team, man. Some of them, they got some good talent in there.
And Tottenham Marseille, honestly, that was just a dead game.
Oh, so boring. Can I just ask you a question? Yeah, because I know this is the way Conte plays football. Conte plays a boring style of football. But I was watching some Tottenham guys, and who were talking to other people. They were just talking about, would this tire you guys out if nothing comes off of it, no success comes off of it? Like, of course, the way you guys play is like very defensive on the counter attack.
It depends on what team you're playing. Depends on who you are.
This is what I was watching yesterday from Tottenham. Yeah. Like,
from what Tottenham fan exactly?
I don't know his name.
Yeah. Okay. Go on then.
It was on DR Sports, the one that Robbie from ATV has.
Okay.
They were just talking and like Conte, like this style of football from Conte, if no success is produced from it, would it tire you out as a fan?
No.
It won't.
No, because if you actually look at it, so the way Conte, if you look at the way Spurs play, right, Spurs, a lot of you see them do the same moves over and over again. Like one very common move is Emerson Royale passes it into Bentancur. Bentancur does a lob over to the right hand side to Kulicheski or whoever the right side of the attacker is. That move is literally done almost every other game, right? And like the way I've seen it is Conte has certain patterns of play, positional play that makes it work. He does a deep line, which is completely understandable, right? But he does it with positional pressing. So sometimes you'd have Bentancur just randomly chase down the centre backs. So I think like if you don't know what you're talking about from a football point of view, you'd be like, oh yeah, all he does is play Sean Dyche football, but he doesn't play Sean Dyche football. The guys won a Serie A, the guys won the Premier League. Like he knows what he's doing, and I think like
no, you can't question.
And if I'm being complete honest with you, for the squad we have, he's got the third best turnaround in the Premier League since he's taken over. He's been the third best team, and the way Liverpool are going, we're soon going to surpass Liverpool, be the second best team in terms of performance, right? With the squad he has, bro, like if you and also some may say, some Tottenham fans like myself would say, we just don't have the players to play better football. And I think that's something that us Spurs fans need to understand is you don't have the players to play better football.
Would you say the players or the squad depth? Because I do feel like the squad got the players.
The squad, no, you don't have the players. Emerson Royale can't cross the ball.
Okay.
Right?
Wait, in a few positions, yeah.
So you need the whole squad. Hugo Lloris is not a ball-playing goalkeeper, right? I'm just going to point this out. Listen, I'm a Tottenham fan. I'm going to point this out to all the Spurs players. All of the Spurs supporters out there. Hugo Lloris, as much as we love him, 10 years of service, is not a ball-playing centre-back. Hugo Lloris could never play for a Pep, could never play for a club.
Or Ten Hag.
Right?
I think the same thing about De Gea.
But he can't do it. So
it's a different era of goalkeeper.
So you can't sit there and go, oh man, I want my goalkeeper to play from the back. I play some pass. Yes, it works on some plays, right, against the lower league
but it doesn't work.
It's not.
Sometimes they go.
So you can't stick to that. Emerson Royale literally is a right back, not a right wing back. Cannot cross the ball. He's got a good engine, but you don't need an engine to play good football. You need somebody who can actually play tiki-taka, right? Listen. Romero, very good. I was going to call him Kuti there, just call him Romero. Romero, okay, he's very good, but again, Romero's concentration sometimes, he's more of a aggressor in terms of when it comes to defending. I think he can play, if you was to play passer football, he could play it, right? Eric Dyer, definitely can't. Ben Davis, definitely can't. Clement Langley can. I've seen that, right?
So good.
That's why we've got him, right? Perisic, Sessegnon can play that type of football, right? Højbjerg, okay, as a destroyer. Bentancur
can play that football.
Depends. Bentancur's really like it really just depends, right? I think Bentancur's very good against the press. Like he gets out of press is very good, but can he like spring those balls like Kevin De Bruyne or stuff like that? Nope.
No, he's not that kind of player.
Nope,
No.
he's not type. He's very good. He's very good against the press, bro. And also you need for that type of football. You also need an elite passer. We don't have an elite passer.
I think that's the missing link.
I think a lot of Spurs fans are genuinely deluded, also that's a reason, right? Every one of our summer signings was above 6'4".
Yeah, should I set you off? Right. So when I was watching the Sports yesterday, when they were doing the live stream for the Champions League game, a couple of things came up yesterday.
Where you're just out here giving free promotions. Go on.
Nah, we ain't giving free promotion because these are shit takes.
Yeah, go on.
These are shit takes. I don't need to fucking tell these people. You mans don't know fucking ball.
Yeah, go on.
So, yesterday, people were saying Saka and Martinelli are better than Kulu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You do not know ball if you're saying that.
They just bored.
Because Martinelli is better than Saka. Saka is overrated. He's only hyped up because he scores once in a while, maybe get an assist here and there, but he's never scored over 10 goals or got a double digits in assist. He's only here because he's an English boy from North London. Martinelli, quality, but he's not the finished article. Kulu's
also not the
He's not finished either. He's not finished article. He's young as well.
He's also super young. The also finished article. I'll be honest with you.
But his end product is better.
All I keep on hearing is Martinelli, Saka, Martinelli, Saka, Martinelli, Saka. Oh, Martinelli is gonna be the world. What the fuck isn't he then? Oh, I keep on hearing Martinelli. I never
talk about him like Mbappe.
I never seen bro, 6 games. Oh, he's out injured for 4 months. You don't count. I keep on hearing that every game. Martinelli's gonna be the next big thing. I've been hearing that for almost 5 years.
Rashford has a better tally than both of them.
I've been hearing that for a long time. I'm just tired of it.
And you know what excuse they want to use?
Bro.
You know what excuse they want to use as to why he hasn't reached that? Oh, he's only 21. Fucking Kulu's only 22, 23.
22, bro.
And the only one that I can say comparable to Kulu in that sort of bracket in terms of young wingers is probably fucking Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz is about 26, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe Anthony then from Man United.
Yeah.
Luis Diaz is 26. Nah, he does not look 26.
25.
What the hell?
25.
Damn. 25. Okay, maybe.
His birthday is 13th of January.
Okay, so he's going to be 26. Okay. So, how old is Anthony? I just want to need to double check before these South Americans start putting out some wild numbers on me.
Martinelli's 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saka, I believe, is 20. Did he just turn 21 or is he turning 22?
Anthony's 22.
Yeah.
Right. Saka's 21. Oh, what are these guys talking about? What are they talking about?
I don't know, man.
Kulu's 22.
I don't genuinely sometimes I just believe I just genuinely believe people don't
Kulu
understand.
is only literally 22 years
old. And
old.
this is his first proper season in the Prem.
No, man, I just don't understand these people. It shocks me. Like
Kulu is sick. He's so good. He's absolutely fucking baller. His delivery on the balls, I swear to God. I don't know why you guys don't score more goals, but the balls that he puts into the box,
mad, innit? Absolutely madness, right? Okay. So what I'm trying to understand here is what all the hype's about when it comes to Martinelli, because I don't see it. Do you see it? I mean,
I like Martinelli. I can't say.
Yeah, but do you see what all the hype's about?
I don't. not to the extent of where Arsenal fans place him as like they see him as like, the best youngster in the Prem. I don't think he's that. They see like Saka better than Martinelli. I don't see that either. I don't know what they think they have on their hand. They have basically a Theo Walcott or like a Jermaine Genius. That's the level of players I think they're going to be. Great when they're young, but once they lose their pace, what what else do they have to them?
Right. I'll be completely honest with you, right?
Mm.
So,
Martinelli numbers are dead.
let's do this. So, Martinelli last season played 29 games,
Mm-hmm.
scored 6 goals,
And had 2 assists.
scored 6 assists.
So 6 goals, 6 assists. Okay, Saka.
No, I'm just saying Martinelli.
Yeah.
Because they seem to be talking more about Martinelli. I'm a bit confused.
His numbers ain't there.
What the hype is about, right?
His numbers aren't there.
It's shocking, bro. It's really shocking. Like I keep on hearing about it.
You know what? It's just the new flavour of the week for them. You know when they had like Shaven, then it was about Shaven. When they had Theo Walcott, it was all about Theo.
Alright, man, let's move on. They're not even in the Champions League. It's going to be a Champions League special.
Then
Thursday. Let's go, baby. Right. Dynamo Zagreb, Chelsea. Tuchel gone. It's already cut like that Arsenal clip. We really just spent 5 minutes speaking about Arsenal. It's going to be Champions League. Dynamo Zagreb, Chelsea. Dynamo Zagreb being Chelsea.
You know,
right, Mendy drop about fucking time.
I was reading something about that whole game. I read that
they played so bad.
I read that the Chelsea board already made a decision to fire Tuchel before that game even kicked off.
What is it?
Yeah.
Well,
I think there's something totally off with that Chelsea team. Koulibaly's not looking like the signing that people thought he'll be.
I think I saw from the Athletic where the argument happened in the summer when Todd Boy
wanted Cristiano Ronaldo,
and then man like
Tuchel was like, nah,
no.
he was not having it.
You know what's funny on Aubameyang's press thing before when he started, I can't wait to play for him again. Yeah,
played like 59 minutes with him.
Bro, game over. Salzburg, AC Milan 1-1. Who do you think's topping that group? Chelsea, AC Milan, it has to be, right?
RB Salzburg. AC.
We're not talking about Leipzig here, Salzburg.
Yep, RB Salzburg. AC. Chelsea's gone to Europa.
You're mad. Celtic 3.
Out there, man.
Madrid 3, Celtic 0. Eden Hazard goal. It'll be nice to see him again. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did find Pascal a few times, but the way his career has just like dwindled.
But you know what? That's the Madrid effect. Sometimes you either really make it in Madrid or you just don't. And
I want to say a big shout out to Shakhtar Donetsk and all the people in Ukraine. Shakhtar Donetsk 4, Leipzig 1.
The Leipzig manager got sacked as well.
He got sacked as well.
I think Tuchel is now linked with Leipzig.
No, Marco Rose. They already got Marco Rose.
Oh, did they already sign him?
Yeah, bro, you're too slow. That's what I'm trying to say to you, bro. You're too slow.
Mate, so I don't keep up to date with Bundesliga, man.
I love a Bundesliga. I swear to God.
Nah, I used to love it back in the days when Dortmund were what they used to be at.
Speaking of Dortmund, they battered Copenhagen. Man City battered Sevilla. Haaland number 2 goals. He's
just so good.
You embrace it, bro. PSG Juventus, man like Mbappe. Listen. I saw Thierry Henry say that Haaland is not even on Mbappe's level.
I don't think Mbappe is on Haaland's level.
We're gonna have to try to get Terry to come on this show. What time?
Mbappe ain't on Haaland level.
Yeah. And then last but not least, Benfica to Maccabi Haifa. I don't know how Maccabi Haifa are even in the like.
What league are they from?
I think they're from Israel. Can somebody like
Israel?
It's in the notes, if somebody has any sort of idea how like
It's meant to be European clubs.
like
What league are they in?
get in here, like
You find out what league they're in.
I don't know.
Because this is meant to be European football. Israel's in Asia.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, all right, man. I think that's about it. Really, that sums up the Champions League, and we spoke a little bit about the Prem.
I'm curious.
Who do you think's winning it?
Champions League.
Yeah.
Man City.
Who do you think's your dark horse?
My dark horse. Dark horse for this. Dortmund.
Dortmund.
Yeah. I love Dortmund.
Okay.
I genuinely do love Dortmund, so I would love to see them do well.
Okay, fair enough.
What about you?
Winning it?
Yep.
Why?
Oh no! Don't say it.
If Liverpool have a bad season in the Prem,
Yeah.
which I think they might, finish like a top 4 this season to keep wherever they're going.
Mm-hmm.
I've got them counting down as winning the Champions League.
You feel like they've just got all that Champions League?
No, it's like have you ever noticed that whenever Liverpool just like apart from that weird season, right? Apart from that, when Liverpool
No,
historically like they just like
when they have a poor season in the league, they tend to do really
yeah,
well in
and I
Champions
think
League.
Madrid won it last season, so it's like
It's a bit repeat of the year that they won it in the Champions League like 2-3 years ago.
yeah.
Because in that, when they last won Champions League, they lost all their away fixtures.
Yeah.
In the group stages, so
I
I
think,
can see
and
that.
obviously my dark horse, I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't just go Tottenham Hotspurs. That's a dark horse.
I say Tottenham gets to the semis.
You say Tottenham get to the semi,
But loses on penalties.
loses on pens. Yeah, I say like it has to be a dark horse.
Against Dortmund.
Let's be Tottenham Hotspur's dark horse. Go on. I think this season needs a bit of redemption. So yeah, go on.
I think.
What were you gonna say before I asked you that question?
I was going to ask you the same question, really.
Yeah.
I was going to say, this Champions League, do you feel like, I don't know, maybe because the level of the Premier League has been entertaining the first 6 games, I felt as if the Champions League game weren't that very entertaining. Do you feel like the group stage is not that really entertaining to watch?
No, but what I do feel like when I watched Tottenham against Marseille, I felt like that game was so like it felt like we were playing Nottingham Forest or something like I believe the money being spent now in the Premier League now there's a big difference now. Like it's really popping off.
Do you feel like there's a big gap between Premier League teams and then against other foreign leagues?
Yeah, it is. I think so as well. Because like somebody said this to me the other day. If Arsenal were in the Bundesliga,
they will come second.
Well, they might win it some seasons.
Oh, I don't. If Arsenal was in the Bundesliga, would they win it some season?
Yeah,
I think it will make it
like
tougher for Bayern.
It's like the way this person was explaining to me. If you take the top 6 teams in the Premier League and scatter them across the European leagues,
I think they'll win.
Like
they'll win more than they will lose.
The dominant teams, like if you look at the seasons, even Tottenham might end up winning some league titles. Like
I think if Tottenham was in that, let's say for example, the French league
or Serie A,
I reckon you guys can win that.
Or even the Bundesliga as well. Like there's certain like things that I see like okay cool, like I just sit there and think to myself like oh my god maybe this guy is right. And it's like, but if you was to,
but the thing is
was to do the same, AC Milan with Kulala, Tomorrow, and Romagnoli, and Theo Hernandez, and the team that they have, did they make a top 6 in the Prem?
No.
Inter. Top 6 in the Prem.
Inter.
AC Milan won the league last season, not Inter Milan, by the way.
I know, but I feel like the Inter Milan team.
Juventus?
No.
Okay, well, do Marseille make it?
No. Hell
no. I reckon if Marseille were in the Premier League, they'll finish 10th consecutively.
Yeah,
Right?
mid-table club at best.
I say PSG, okay.
Top 4.
But
I don't think they'll win the league.
No, I don't think they'll win the league because they're a bit this season they look a lot balanced.
But you know what? Yeah, you know what?
Shout out to Galtier. I think
You
the
know what's
only
funny?
teams that can go there, Madrid, definitely puts his chance. I don't think Barcelona
Yeah.
do it as well.
Can I just say, you know what's funny about this? Premier League, I do believe Premier League teams have, and the Premier League in itself, in its entirety, is so much more better quality of football and to watch as a football fan. Funny thing is, Spanish teams tend to win a lot more in the European competitions. I don't know if it's just because they know how to set up for that one game.
Do you reckon that's because that's because the European clubs have a summer break? I'm sorry, have a winter break. But I think that has a big. I think that has a big. Because I think I watched a one where Kulusevski speaking, and he was like, "I can't wait for this year's winter period because for the first time in my career, I'll be playing for a Christmas period."
Yeah,
and I just think that extra break
is a difference. 2 weeks of relaxing.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
It does make a big difference. But you know what? Let's see how. I think it's going to be a very interesting Champions League campaign in terms of things may not turn out as we expected, because I think everyone is expecting it's either PSG or Man City. It has to be one of them two, but I can see them not doing it.
Right, man, that's what's going to happen. Right, that's the end of the show.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Take care, people.
Bye.
Bye.